a million lights. I had to like fix this. I just sprayed these, but then I still have to order the rest of them. So anyways, this beauty room is gonna be a mess for a little bit longer, but each day and each week that this like filming room is like coming together. So just bear with me while I'm still working on it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different because I wanted to, okay, I've been wanting to film this video for a while because I just feel like it's something that I've been wanting to do because I'm so into using drugstore makeup. So I've been wanting to do my top, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My top 7, that's 8. My top 7 drugstore foundations. I wanted to do reviews with you guys just because I feel like I'm really into drugstore makeup. I don't know if it's just because it's like, I think I'm just really into drugstore makeup because it's getting like so good that it's pretty much like the same quality, some things, as high-end products. So I feel like I'm like always hitting the drugstore like all the time. I'm always like going to you know, Target or Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. Every time I hear that there's a new product out, I definitely want to go and put my hands on it. I am doing a full face get ready with me talking about new products in the drugstore probably this coming week. I still have to order everything. I put everything in my cart, but I'm still like adding, and I don't want to like go ahead and, you know, send it, like order everything and then still find shit that I want, because I want to be able to do like a full face get ready with me. Anyways, sorry I've been MIA. Life has been crazy, so I don't have an excuse. I've just been really, really busy. I'm gonna stop blabbering for now, and if you guys want to go ahead and see my top 7 drugstore foundations, then let's go ahead and get started. So since this is the newest drugstore foundation that I bought, I did want to talk about it because I've been using it on and off with my CoverGirl foundation. I've seen this foundation on YouTube forever, and I never tried it because I never really have tried like Sonia Kashuk products, but this week I actually bought a couple products of that line, and I've heard a couple people talk about how good it is, and it's kind of like a really full coverage foundation, but it's drugstore, and there's not really like that many full coverage foundations out there in the drugstore, but I always build my foundations no matter what foundation it is, so it ends up being full coverage anyways. Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. I got the shade Vanilla because I've been self-tanned, but right now I'm like super duper freaking pale, so I'm like pale, but I still have like my self-tan on a little bit, but yeah, so I've been wanting to try this foundation for the longest time, and I love the packaging. It's super duper sleek. Hello? This better be in focus. I love this packaging. It's super duper sleek, and I love how soft it is. I didn't know that this had a pump. I thought it was like you take the lid off and you pour it, but then I was like, oh my god, it's a freaking pump. I love when foundations have a pump because it just makes it so much easier. I feel like I'm not wasting any product, and yeah, so if you guys want me to do a review on this, I can. There's plenty of tutorials out there using this foundation, but I wanted to try it, and I finally went to Target looking for the new makeup that's out. Didn't find it, but I ended up picking up this foundation, and I've been loving it. It's not as full coverage as I thought it would be, and it kind of has a weird smell, but I don't really know what it smells like. I can't really describe it, but I feel like it smells like a Public hand soap, if you know what that smells like. That's kind of what this smells like. I know that that's random, but I wash my hands a lot, and I know the smell of these soaps. But this foundation is not that full coverage, but it's pretty buildable, lightweight. I don't really feel like I have much on my skin, and yeah, so I really am excited that I got this. This runs for about, I think it's $12.99 or $13.99 at Target, or you can go on Sonia Kashuk's website and find it on there. I will leave a link to it down below, and I will also leave it on the Target website if you guys have not picked it up yet. Like totally off the hook obsessed with is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I got the shade 710. So this foundation, literally, I'm off the hook obsessed with. I use this every single day. I love the smell of it. I just feel like it's so refreshing in the morning when I wake up, wash my face, and do my makeup with this foundation. It's super duper full coverage for me. It does oxidize throughout the day, but it doesn't oxidize dark like where it doesn't match me. I have it on today so I could show you guys, but I've been wearing this foundation since, what time did I put it on? I put this foundation on around 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock now. So I've been wearing it for 9 hours, and I think it looks pretty good. It does kind of break up on my nose a little bit, but it's not like classic ivory. It says that it's a lightweight full coverage coverage makeup, and it includes SPF 20 vitamins and antioxidants, and it's oil free. So I don't feel like I do get oily with this foundation at all. I love the shade ranges that they have. I probably could go a little bit darker, but it does oxidize like to the perfect color for me. So if you're like my shade, you should definitely try getting 710 before you go to the next one, because if it oxidizes too much, then it will unfortunately be too dark for your skin. But this one I just feel like looks so good. I don't feel like I have any makeup on my face. It doesn't get oily. It just breaks up a little bit on my nose. I have my sunglasses on most of the time, and so it just kind of comes off right there. But other than that, this foundation is freaking amazing. CoverGirl did an amazing job on the coverage of this, the way they made it. It's so silky smooth, and I love it. And this foundation runs for $12.99 at Walgreens. I'm pretty sure they have it everywhere else now because it has been out for a while, and I hope that they come out with a concealer, because I seriously will be like ecstatic, because this foundation is seriously like one of my favorites. Another one that's really amazing that I really like, which was a big hype here on YouTube as well, but then I found this and I was just like, let's just push this one out of the park. But then I started using this one again this past couple of weeks since I've bought this one, and I just want to say that I feel like these both have a similarity in coverage in a way. Like I feel like they kind of have the same like formula in a way, but they're both about the same size. But I want to say that I really honestly think that I love this packaging so much. It looks like a high-end, it has a pump, it has the nice, it's kind of dirty, but it has nice gold like packaging at the top, and CoverGirl did an amazing job with this foundation. But I really love the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. It is in light to medium foundation. I got mine in soft beige. One thing I don't like about this foundation is the smell. I'm very big on the smell of foundations, because I just don't like the smell of weird things on my face. And this kind of smells like paint. If you've ever painted before, like actual paint, it smells like paint. And it's not as strong like paint smell, but it does smell like paint. But it does have like a little settled scent underneath the paint smell, if that makes sense. But I mean, I really love this for pictures. I just feel like it doesn't give you a white cast. I did wear this as well as this foundation together for the wedding this past week. It's been 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, this Sunday. Today actually is 2 weeks since the wedding. And these foundations work really well together. Taking pictures, I don't have a white cast on my face. I feel like it's very hydrating on the skin, very full coverage, and it lasts for a really long time. I literally wore my makeup for almost like a full 20 hours that day, and my foundation still looked poppin'. If you guys follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, I will leave them in this video or in the description box. You guys would have saw me on Snapchat with my makeup all beat up, and it lasted all day. So these foundations are amazing. I love this. I honestly don't know how much this foundation runs for. I think when I bought it, it was $13 because it was new, but I believe that once it's been out, they kind of dropped the price just a tad. So I think this is like $10.99 or $11. If not, I'll leave it somewhere in the video. But these foundations are really good together if you haven't tried them out. But as you can tell, one is definitely darker than the other. I still need to pick up another shade in this one for when I'm really self-tan. Another foundation I've talked about a couple times on my channel is the NYX Total Control Coverage foundation. This is the first drop foundation that I ever used, and I seriously love it, but it's kind of drying at the same time, so I always like mist my face with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, and then I'll go in and use this. But I love how it's drops. Like I've never used a drop foundation before, and I was kind of like really skeptic to get it or not. One thing I don't like about this is the price for the size. This is $15.99. Yeah, $15.99 for this NYX foundation at Target, and it's very small. It's only 0.43 fluid ounces, which is pretty small, so you can only use this for about, it says 24 months until it expires, but honestly it wouldn't even last me that long if I use it as much as I do, because of the fact that it's so freaking small. If it was like a little bit bigger, like the size, like a 1 ounce, you know, that would be nice. But this is a really nice buildable foundation, but it is very drying at the same time. But I love the coverage, and I just feel like it looks really nice on the skin. The next foundation, I think I talked about it one time. I filmed a review on this foundation a couple months back, but then I didn't like the way that it came out, so I never ended up posting a video about it. This is a fairly new foundation from Neutrogena. This is, I think, the dupe for the Clinique foundation. This is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation. It moisturizes and plumps your skin for 24 hours. I got this shade in nude. nude. So I really love this foundation, like everything about it, but there's one thing that I don't like. I really mainly got it because of the fact that it has a applicator, like giant lip gloss. I think they call them the Dofa applicators, I think. I don't even know. But this is what it looks like. It's really, really nice, but something that I don't like is that not very much product comes off on the applicator when you apply it. So I literally have to like use so much product just to apply a full face of makeup. And if you know me, you know that I like to layer my foundation on. So it's a big problem for me with this foundation, but I absolutely love the coverage. I love the way that it goes on. It doesn't oxidize or anything. It's pretty hydrating on the skin, and I just feel like my face looks like luminous throughout the day, but it's not like where I look oily, you know what I mean? So I really do love this foundation, but I honestly think that they should come out with like another way to get more product. I know that like most of them are supposed to have like that little like inside part that makes it not have much foundation, but you literally don't get much at all when you apply it. That was 2 strokes. Like that's not enough at all. Like I can blend that right into my hand and it would just, like, it's super easy and blendable. Like that's that on my hand, and it gives pretty good coverage and it's pretty smooth on the skin, but the fact that not much comes out is kind of a bummer because then you use a lot more. But that's a really good foundation other than that, and you can get that pretty much anywhere they sell Neutrogena, and I believe it's $12 as well. These foundations are all $12. Okay, so second to last foundation, I have used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow forever. I don't even remember when I bought this, but I was so stoked to try it because I seriously heard like the best things about it. And I was like, girl, I have to try that because I've been really into like being very voluminous and looking very hydrated, yet not looking oily at the same time, if that makes sense. And Lush Your Luck Katie here on YouTube was talking about how much she loved this, and I was like, I think I might have to try it. I did end up trying the Stay Matte. No, that's Rimmel. The matte one of these, I was a fan of that one too, but I just really like this one more. I used this on my bride this past week and she absolutely loves it. I'm probably gonna end up getting her one, or she can get one, because I'm just a fan. This one's almost gone, so I definitely will be picking up another one. But this is a 24-hour wear foundation, and I got mine in the shade Creamy Natural. I'm on the hunt, well, I already found it, but I was on the hunt for the concealer that just came out, which is the Infallible Concealer, and I found it online at Ulta, and it was only like $8, so I'm pretty excited about that because I really love this foundation, and I'm excited to see if the concealer is kind of like the same consistency. This is super duper creamy and blendable, and it feels like butter on your skin, but yet like very cooling and luminous. I use this when I do like a quick makeup look just because I don't have time to sit there and build up. This actually is pretty good coverage for me, and I got mine at Walgreens, and I'm not sure of the price, but when I find it I'll leave it here in the video. But I really love this, and I definitely need to pick up another one because it's almost gone, and that's like my signature foundation other than the CoverGirl one. So my last foundation is something also I tried out new this past year, which is a stick foundation. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Fix foundation stick in the shade Vanilla, which is 120. It's damn near gone, which I'm sad. I need to pick up another one. I picked this one up at Walmart a couple months ago. I literally have spray paint all over my new gel nails. I took my nails off and I got gel on them yesterday, and they look kind of shitty still, but whatever. Anyways, I love this foundation stick. It was my go-to signature, like, holy grail foundation for a good 2 months. But something I don't like about stick foundations, but it's not like I'm against them, is that not much product is in the stick. You know, like I use a lot of foundation, or I use my foundations every single day for a consistent amount of time, like one foundation. And I use this one so much that it ran out, like it's flat already, and I can't really do much with it. So I've been using it kind of as a concealer, but I really love the coverage of this, and it is definitely photo ready. I love taking pictures with this foundation on, and it's very like creamy and like thin, but it still feels like full coverage on your face, and I just kind of like use it all over. There is so many stick foundations out there that I have never tried. This year was my first time, I believe, trying out this one because it's very inexpensive, and I just feel like it's not worth to pay $50 for the same size when drugstores have the same thing, because of the fact that there's not much product in the stick. But this is 0.24 ounces, so it had quite a bit in it, but it did go pretty quickly, so that's the only thing that sucks. And I got this at Walmart, like I said. So I think that is all that I wanted to talk about. I've been wanting to film this video for a while just because I really wanted to talk about like the foundations and what I thought about them. I've used most of these foundations in my videos except for the Sonia Kashuk one and the Neutrogena. If you guys would like to see a review on either one of those foundations, make sure you guys let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. That way you are notified every time I post a new video. I promise I will have more videos coming this week, especially like videos like these I've been really into, so that's why I wanted to do my own. So yeah, I think that is all that I have to say, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Okay, I think I'm ready. I had to adjust like a million different lights. I just forgot my mic. That's something that I need, and I have no idea where it is.
I hope my camera's focusing. I tried to put my camera on manual focus, but it didn't work. So I'm hoping... I think so.